Hi there, I'm Char, your friendly online tarot reader. Welcome back to the channel for our weekly elemental reading. I am going to be reading for fire elementals. Here we go. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, this is for you. So let's have a look, pick your pile, and let's get started with this reading. All right, at the end of our 3 piles, I will be doing an oracle card for each star sign. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Pile number 1, here we go. We've got the Wheel of the Year card. We're doing 3 card spread. We've got blockage, action, and outcome that we're asking about today. Identifying a blockage, looking for some action, and just a heads up about our outcome. Remembering that our destiny is not set in stone, nor can it be controlled by anybody other than ourselves. All right, what do we need to know right now? Thank you guys for providing me the opportunity. All right, so... All right, fire signs. We've got Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. If you've picked this pile, in our blockage position, we have the 4 of Pentacles. In our action, we've got the 8 of Pentacles, both reversed, and in the outcome is the Tower card. Now, let's have a little bit of a look into this. We've got the 4 of Pentacles. It's really coming at us about where are we coming from? Where are we actually providing ourselves with blockages? And the 4P often talks to us about where is our relationship with money. All right, are we on fire with our money right now? Are we on point with what we're wanting to do with it? Are we speaking about it nicely? Are we having a really good relationship with money and understanding about being willing and able to let the universe provide opportunities to come to us? All right, are we looking at money as the root of all evil? Are we looking at money as a great tool that will help us do so many great things? You know, it's really about where our flow is coming. Also on a materialistic level, like, are we being really materialistic right now? You know, it's awesome to ask for great things and have wonderful plans for the outcomes of those. But if we're going into like shopping mode or spending mode or just like, I need to have that consumerism aspect of things, the 4P is also an opportunity to check and see and, you know, kind of keep your budget in check as well. Once we have knowledge about what's going on with our money, we can provide other outcomes for it. Right? Having knowledge is being empowered. So asking the right questions, maybe seeking some guidance there, but being open to the flow of money to come to you and improving your relationship with money, because it's an amazing tool. It is an amazing tool. And, you know, as we work through our personal blockages and get rid of all those things that we've been programmed by society, you know, money this, blah, 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 it doesn't just show up. Money does grow on trees, you know, like there are so many things and negative concepts that we've been told about money our whole lives that there's a lot of unlearning to do. So when we're also coming from a place of lack, it's not allowing opportunities to come to us to earn more. Do you know what I'm saying? So being, flipping the script, for example, you know, there's feast and famine times, there's the whole part of the cycle. And so like, I understand that. And personally, I have been working on healing my relationship with money. And it has been an amazing journey. And things have opened up. Things have expanded. Once I started healing my relationship with money, opportunities came to me in ways that I never had them before, that were a way for me to earn other money. You know, I'm like, whoa, that exists? All right, so let's see our action card here. We have the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles talks about our work, honing in our mastery. What can you do better than anybody else? maybe you should look into selling that service. You know, what kind of action can you do to enhance your relationship with money? What kind of action can you do? How can you be open for opportunities to come your way to say yes to that give you the opportunity to learn? Or it might be a connection to a better job. Or it might be that crucial piece of information that you didn't have before. You know, Eight of Pentacles is that action. It's saying yes to learn about the mastery, yes to working on your skills and honing in on those and becoming better at what it is you're doing. All right, our outcome card here, we have a Tower card here. I am going to pull another one right now. Okay, so we have the Tower card here as our outcome, and that is big change. Big change. Tower cards are like the kaboom moment, and it's when, you know, like things have changed. Undeniably, absolutely. Sometimes things get like blown to smithereens and we're standing there in the midst of the rubble and waiting for the dust to settle and going, what the heck just happened there? Tower moments are really big that way, but it's also an opportunity to be reborn, to start more, to start again. But at this time, it's not starting from scratch. It's starting from experience. So trying new things and new opportunities are often also Tower moments because you have to say yes to them. You have to have that experience to them. And that's when the Tower moment comes in. And it's just like, kaboom. See, we've got the Six of Swords here that came in as our clarifier, which is why I'm giggling. Because it's a moving away from old behaviors. It's a learning. It's a growing. And as we grow, it does create Tower moments. You know, so being prepared for that change, allowing that change to happen, giving yourself credit for how far you've come as well. You know, when you want to put it down and put your head down and do a month's worth of work and actually do serious work, you can get quite ahead. You know, so having that action time to hone in on what you're good at is going to provide opportunities, but in those opportunities is going to be change. Ooh. I'm not getting any more from this pile right now because it is moving. It is time for change. It is leveling up. And in leveling up, there comes achievements. Excuse me. And there comes a little bit of a grief moment there as well. Because we've worked that hard to get that. We've come this far. But looking forward and being excited about being able to learn new things and honing in on the mastery and doing the things that you love doing or becoming better at what you're doing is always growth. There's always growth there. All right. Becoming better equals change. In a good way. All right. Thank you, pile one. Ooh, pile one. So awesome. Okay, here we are. Pile number 2. This is the Everyday Tarot. Pile number 2. What do we need to know today? I thank you guides for your guidance and allowing me to provide messages for our friends today for the highest good. Blockage, action, outcome is what we are seeking guidance on today. So I thank you. Blockage. And we're ready. Action, outcome. All right. In our blockage position for pile number 2, we have the King of Wands. In the action position, we have the Page of Cups in protection in reversed. In our outcome, we've got the Hermit coming out of your shell. Let's talk about our blockage right now, and it is the King of Wands. And so what are you not doing that you really need to do? What step are you trying to skip? What corners are being cut? What action are you freezing in the headlights? All right, there's still action that needs to be done. And the King is here saying you're not doing it. All right, I think in your heart of hearts, you know what needs to be done. And the King is like, yes. He's our guardians too, watching over us. And yes, there is action that needs to be done. He's looking away from this pile as well. So you actually, you know what he's talking about. So our blockage is lack of action, inaction, like not doing, maybe just reading the book but not doing the project. You know what I mean? Like, there's actions that need to be had here. You got to do the work for it to work. You got to do the work for it to work. We have on the action part is the Page of Cups. And this Page of Cups, when you start taking actions and responsibility and accountability for yourself, and start taking actions, like, not, instead of just reading the book, but applying things to your life. You know, you can read so many self-help books and be very educated, knowledgeable on that, but until you do the steps and you do the work and you apply it to your daily life, the manifestations are not going to come. With every thought, there needs to be an action that comes with it, and the blockage is the lack of action. So for the manifestations to come, the action that's needed is for you to actually do it. Okay? The outcome on pile number 2 here, the outcome of this is going to be coming out of your shell into a new feeling, a new sensation. It's like an awakening is going on. Once you start doing these actions, they feel really good. It feels good to feel accomplished. It feels good to get those manifestations. It feels good to play the manifesting game. You know, when you're like, oh, I want to see this today, with you're out with friends or whatever it is. It feels good. And so with this Hermit being in this position, is going to be a drawing out of your shell. It's going to be being more open to other people as well, and being open to the idea of yes, I've shined my light on this, and I know manifesting is a real thing, and I know changing my thoughts is a real thing, and following through with the actions of what I'm speaking is a real thing. And it's those actions that make things happen. All right, so it's time to start moving. Time for action. All right, pile 2, thank you. Time for action. You know what to do. That's totally what it is you know what to do as well. Thank you, Tarot. All right, on to next element, or the next pile. We've got pile number 3 for our, where are we? Fire elements. Fire elements. Fire, fire, fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Fire, fire, fire. Thank you, guides and spirits, for allowing me to read these messages, for giving me clear messages for the highest goods for our fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. It's amazing. Thank you for letting me read for you. All right. This is for pile number 3. Here we go. What do we need to know? All right. So here we've got completion of cycles coming in. In our blockage position, we've got the 10 of Wands, which is the indicator of an end of a cycle. In the action position, we have the Hangman reverse, so there's extra attention that needs to be had to this. And in our outcome, we've got the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So heads up here. But let's talk about this 10 of Wands. Ooh, and Wands. Fire, fire action for our fire signs. All right, so the 10 of Wands comes in and it's like, how much work are you carrying on your back? We've come through this cycle right now, and the blockage is you've got to get the stuff off your back. You've got to get... Oh, see, he's got a circle of torches in the circle instead of in the lineup. Ready to go next, right? Ready to go next, I should say. Ready to go next. But the 10 of Wands comes in, and the blockage is getting rid of, out of our bag, the excess weight we don't need to carry. The tools that we've had coming up to here can go home and stay in our toolbox. We don't need to carry them forward. And when we carry all that baggage forward with us, trying to go forward, it's not going to give us the results that we're wanting. Again, with the 10 of Wands, let's look at completing the cycle and allowing it to come to fullness. come to completion? How does it feel to finish the task, right? Without rushing forward into the next thing. Maybe it's a completion, like putting the period at the end of the sentence, right? All right. So making sure that you're not carrying all the things forward. You don't need to do all the jobs. You need to do the jobs that are purposeful and going forward. Our action here is the Hanged Man. And what we're looking at with the Hanged Man, the action is a shift in perspective. All right. What tools do I need to take forward with me? And what can I leave in my toolbox behind at home? I need to make room in this bag to put the new tools in coming from these new experiences. So having a new perspective with the Hanged Man here, new ideas coming in, and just, it's literally a perspective that's going to be had where you're having a look at things. You're like, okay, this cycle is complete. I can now leave that right there. I know I can come back to it any time. It's not lost. It's not forgotten. It's just I don't need to take it forward, right? So the action here, what we're looking with is that the Hanged Man is, that breath. And right there, in that pause, is where the universe can give us so many messages and so many signs from it. And this Hanged Man coming in is like, yes, you've done it. You've come this far. You're capable and you've done all this great work. And now let's look at going forward. And it's all about perspective. Our outcome is the Queen of Wands here. And our Queen of Wands has so much confidence coming out. She is just fire, 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 fire. She's passionate. She radiates inner and outer beauty. And, she takes credit for herself for how far she's come. And, I got to show you this because you are fire. Oops. Fix the light. Fire. All right, she's got the great confidence. She's got her beautiful jaguar beside her that's sitting in her throne, surrounded by fire, just with so much confidence there, saying, yes, yes. I've done these actions, and I've put my passion and my heart into this, and I've achieved this. Now, let's go forward. All right. Yes, yes, yes. Perspective, what's that? All right, you've got this. I love when the queens come in and their confidence. Thank you, Tarot. All right, now it is time for our starseed card. I thank you guys. I thank you, Cosmos, for allowing me to read for our friends today and giving them messages for the highest goods, for their best being. Here we are in fire signs for messages for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Here we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I love these cards. They're so amazing. All right, Aries, you got Portal. Leo, you got the Cosmic card. And Sagittarius, you got the Great Serving. So let's have a look here at our message from the book. I need to find P. There it is. Portal, portal, portal. All right, Aries, there is your portal card. Isn't that gorgeous? Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards and wild card. Your starseed soul inquiry is, what would you most like to experience? Ooh, Aries, that is amazing. All right, Leo, 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 the cosmic heart for you. All right, Leo, there's your card here. Devotion, potency, and make your life a moving prayer. Your starseed soul inquiry is, how can you make your life a moving prayer? All right, does this align with the deck that you picked today? All right, Sagittarius, the great serving. Here we are. Oh, that's beautiful. That's so beautiful. Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. Your starseed soul inquiry is, how are you cutting yourself off from love? How can you soften towards those who have hurt you? How are you cutting yourself off from love? And how can you soften towards those who have hurt you? All right, is that in alignment with the deck that you picked today? Thank you, Oracle, for these beautiful messages for each of our star signs here. And I thank you all for being here and allowing me to read for you. Memberships are open. I do extended pick-a-piles every Friday if you enjoyed this pick-a-pile style. Thank you so much for joining me here and allowing me to read for you. Click around. The playlist for the elementals is in here somewhere, and the memberships link will be accessible through one of the end screens as well. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. It is an honor and a pleasure to be your messenger today. Brightest blessings. Mwah.